Good day to you. My name is DARKBALTHS. Today we're in Planetside 2 test server and we're looking at the new pistols. So let me just say before we start this video, I don't know what it is, but my fucking my mic or my sound card or something is making my recordings sound all fuzzy, and I've been trying so hard to get rid of that, but I just don't know what to do. So please bear with me. But anyway, let's look right here in the this is the new weapon screen, and you can see there are so many more options and things to see here. I'm in virtual reality right now, but as you can see, I've got a ton of certs. It's because in virtual reality they give you 10,000 certs to start out with. But let's take a look at the pistols. So as you can see, we've got the NS-44 Commissioner, which is a 44 Magnum pistol, and then we have a smaller version of it which is a 357 Magnum, called the NS-357 Underboss. I don't know. I don't really like this gun. And you can see we have gold and black versions of both of them, which is really cool. I don't know why they made the black ones. I don't know if they're going to be readily available, because obviously I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy a black one, because I've never been into gold guns. I just find it's like a stupid pimp thing. But anyway, let's look at the actual guns themselves. Most likely they're going to cost $7 because they cost 1,000 certs, and what's different about these guns is you can't put a suppressor on them. That kind of sucks, because I wanted to run around with one of these, the Commissioner with the suppressor on it, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. You can put a laser sight, and you can put a kill me now sign if you wish. That's always a good idea. I wish flashlights would be cool, but I don't even play with like, a flashlight is pretty cool. It's a cool idea, like it's tactical, but I don't even play with shadows turned on because they lag the game so much, so it's pretty much pointless. Let's take a look at the Underboss as well. It's the same attachments, laser sight or flashlight. The Underboss looks like a dwarf. But enough of that. Let's actually look at the stats. As you can see, the NS-44 Commissioner, fire rate 170 rounds per minute. Damage is 450 at 8 meters, which is really high. I thought it was only going to be like 300 something. And out to 225 at 42 meters. That is really good. 450 meters per second for bullet velocity, and that's good. It has a 4-second long reload and a 3-second short reload. It says 6 rounds, or the ammunition says 6 and 42, but it's not right now for some reason. And you can go into the other stuff. I don't really give a shit. The Underboss, it does less damage, but has a higher rate of fire and shorter reload time. It has the same amount of ammunition and fires 200 rounds per minute. When we're talking these kind of weapons, 30 rounds per minute is quite a difference when you're using it. However, the damage is only 375 as opposed to, what was this, 450, which that's quite a big disparity. And 200 at 42 meters. This one drops to 225. So at range, they're almost on par. So if you're using the weapon at range and you want a higher rate of fire, you might want to go with the Underboss. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to go with the Commissioner. So let's just run these no attachments and show you what it takes to kill an infantryman. Infantry have 1,000 health, except for the infiltrator, who has 900. Now, this gun does 450 damage, so 2 rounds in an infiltrator's chest will kill him no matter what. One thing I forgot to mention while I was recording was this thing will actually one-shot infiltrators in the head. Look at that. That is freaking... oh. And what's cool about this gun is when you reload, if you've only spent 3 rounds or less... okay, if you've spent all your rounds, you'll do that. That's the reload animation, and it's really freaking sweet. But if you've only spent 3 rounds, watch this, only one side pops out, which is actually really cool. But as I just demonstrated, it'll take 2 rounds to kill an infiltrator and 3 rounds to kill anyone else. Then you're gonna wanna, that reload animation is awesome. However, headshots kill 2 rounds, anyone. Look at the damage it does. It takes down his entire shield and almost all his health. That is awesome. Now, when you're aiming down sights with these weapons, they're really good. They're really accurate. Like, I'm gonna just show you. I believe those guys back there are 40 meters away, and you can actually land shots quite easily However, it's going to take 5 rounds to kill a guy if you're at that kind of range. Now, this weapon can drop people at range, though. That's unheard of with a pistol. Like, you wouldn't think, there's a guy way over there, I'm going to kill him with my pistol. You would never think that. But with this gun, it'll take 4 or 5 rounds. I missed one the other time. And hip firing, it's actually not that bad. It's pretty accurate out to, like, you know. Only drawback with this weapon is the rate of fire is so slow. So you're gonna want to, like, you're gonna be doing this, and your enemy's gonna be moving, right? So you're not just gonna be like standing still. So I'm running a normal NC loadout with a blitz, and I'm assuming a lot of infiltrators are gonna like this pistol because when you're an infiltrator, you want to kill people as fast as possible. Oh shit, I'm almost out of ammo. Another thing I like about this weapon is it just looks and feels really badass. Like, by the way, the reason I'm playing NC is because I thought these are, you know, these are cowboy weapons, and the NC are fucking America, fuck yeah. So I decided to just go with it. So let's put down this infiltrator. Like, as you can see, it's a fairly accurate weapon. Now let's take a look at the Underboss, because I'm giving the Commissioner way too much love, but I'm gonna buy the Commissioner. I might maybe buy the Underboss too, but I only have 700 station cash in my account right now. And it says it's got a faster rate of fire and more controllable recoil, but the Commissioner is just an absolute death machine. So I'm gonna go with the Commissioner. That's my personal preference. Let's take a look at the Underboss. No attachments, just for fairness. So let's... Oh, fuck. You're shooting my targets. Let's kill this guy. It's going to take 3 rounds in the chest. Right? That's fine. But what's different, this gun actually won't kill an infiltrator in 2 rounds to the chest. That's the downside to this thing. I don't like it, personally. Just my personal opinion, I don't really like the Underboss that much because it's such a tiny little pussy, I guess. Well, it's definitely better than any other of the pistols. It's better than the Rebel. Well, it does more damage, I mean. Those Rebel fanboys are gonna be like, no, Rebel's better. It's got a higher rate of fire, bro. It's got an 8-round magazine, and I actually haven't checked the numbers on the Rebel, but let me look at that right now. The Rebel does 250 down to 125. The Underboss does 375 and 200. What's the rate of fire though? Rate of fire 261, 200. I don't know, man. I think I would actually choose the Underboss over the Rebel, to be honest with you. So, as you can see, it won't kill an infiltrator in 2 rounds like the Commissioner will. However, if you are playing infiltrator, this is typical scenario. You run around with your SMG, you're gunning people down, got one guy, got another guy, here we go. Oh, gun's empty, this guy's not dead. You're gonna want to pull out your gun and shoot him as fast as possible. So I can see why. And if you miss, there's less of a penalty, right? Did you see that glitch? The gun's still kind of glitchy. One thing I forgot to mention about the this guy trying out to Underboss. The name's kind of cool. But one thing I forgot to mention about the Commissioner is if you shoot someone in the head with this gun, you that's a combo right there that I can see people doing. 1 round in like a close quarter situation, 1 round and a knife. You can even press them at the same time. Watch this. Dead. That's like, look at that. That is actually a really cool. Like, I can see infiltrators doing that, like, what, coming up, that kind of thing. Like, you want to fire first, but you don't want to miss with your knife, because everyone knows how good the knife is in this game, right? So, if I were to give my personal opinion, I would say that I'm gonna buy this fucking thing. If I can buy the black one, I'm gonna do that just because I like black things. Because, you know, I'm an infiltrator. I like to sneak around. But I'm thinking it might be like, if you've ever seen the, this pistol is only available from like a Facebook challenge, which is pretty stupid. But, you know, I don't know what the requirements are. If you like, I like the white one. I was almost thinking, you know, I kind of want to get the white commissioner, but you know, I'm definitely gonna trial these, by the way, before I buy them. If you are having trouble deciding if you want the commissioner or the underboss, what you should do is just do a weapon trial of both of them, because you can easily try them both, right? You can easily just go into battle, use this thing for half an hour, and whichever one you like more, fucking buy it. Give Sony all your money. That's what you're supposed to do in this game. That's the point. The reload time isn't that bad. Obviously, it's longer. Another thing about this weapon is, if you have one bullet left, normally you won't. It'll take less time because the bullet has to be chambered. In this weapon, it doesn't matter because you're dropping all 6 bullets either way, and it's the same with the other one. So anyway, I'm gonna end this here. This commissioner looks really fucking awesome. One thing I forgot to mention, the underboss. Let's just grab the gold one just because I'm a fag. I'm a pimp. The underboss is not going to be as good as a commissioner at ranges like this. Now, I know you're not going to be using a pistol at this range, but look at that. 4 rounds. No one uses a pistol at this range, but what these guns do is they say, you want to use your pistol at this range? Go right ahead. I think it might actually be glitching out and giving me more than 6 rounds, because I was counting those, and I think I counted 7, but I could just be retarded. Yeah, it seems like it is. But anyway, I've gone on long enough. My name is DARKBALTHS. I'm gonna buy the commissioner, and it's officially endorsed by DARKBALTHS. If I can buy the NS-44B, I totally would. The gold one looks pretty cool too, but I don't like feeling like a pimp. And it's just, I feel like if I were running around in the dark with this, light would shine off it and people would see me if this game were that realistic. So go with the black one. Once you go black, you never go back. My name is DARKBALTHS, and I'll see you again soon. Probably when these things go live, because I can't wait to play with these fuckers. Anyway, see you around.